Welcome back to my empty canvas. I'm Terry. This is Terry's empty canvas. Okay, still on a chair, but getting there and getting better. I want to start a fluid art dragon series. Still haven't finished the butterfly series, but I'm over that for the moment. Move on, then come back to it. Kind of mood on that. Plus, I love dragons. I've always loved dragons. So I want to start with my first one. I want to see if I can recreate an old piece that I did a long time ago. I should have already pulled this up. Hold on. Let's see. Where's it at? Okay, yeah, there it is. So there's this website called artwanted.com. If you're interested in looking at what I have out there, it's artwanted.com /Terry McGee. Anyway, this is a photo, a little doodle thing I did back in 2003. This little dragon, I like it. I've always wanted to redo it. It's not quite, it's watercolor and ink and some acrylic. It's mixed media. I do a lot of mixed media art. So I want to try to recreate that. Also, I've got a few more, but I want to start with this one. And I want to try using fluid art methods to do it. Why not? I've already done it the regular way. I want to do it a different way. So, where to start? My goodness. Okay. I need my color scheme. I'm going to go with the same color scheme I have there. So the background's like a red and yellow. My thinking here. I want to try to do a tree ring pour for the background with like red, yellow, and golds. Let me put the picture back up to kind of recreate that background. And then the actual dragon itself, I'm not saying this is exactly what's going to happen, but you see how I'm hoping to make that background into a tree ring pour. I'm going to have to do that, let it dry. So that's the first step. Then we'll go on to the rest after I accomplish that. So how about we just start there? I'm gonna start mixing my paints, doing a I'm not eating the paint, doing a test, like a fluid test, like a consistency test with them. Make sure I got everything the way I want it. And I'm gonna try to do this on, I have these little 8x8 inch canvases. We're gonna try that to start. Okay, so I have, well, let's just start this. I'm using Master's Touch acrylic permanent red. It's quite thick. So I'm doing the two paints. I'm doing those 2-to-1 Floetrol. Two parts Floetrol, 1 part paint. And I've been adding water to get them with the same consistency, hopefully. About to do a test. And then I have, this is the yellow. For some reason, it was even thicker. I had to get a bigger copy. And let's see. I think that one's still, I'm fixing to turn the camera thing down here, but it's still too, I'm gonna do the drip test first, just to be sure. Now, oh, and that's also Master's Touch. That's yellow medium. 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part water. There is no silicone in any of these. I'm just looking for a basic straight up background ring pour, okay, for my dragon, which should work out well, I hope. Anyway, that's the plan. If not, I'll have a beautiful background for another butterfly. This one, I had apple barrel red and apple barrel bright yellow. So those together was 1 part, and then 1 part Floetrol, because they're the craft paints. I'm only doing 1-to-1 with the Floetrol. And I happen to have had some leftover Folk Arc metallic pearl white, which, if you can see, I already labeled it 1-to-1 Floetrol because it was halfway empty. I put just a little bit in there. Hopefully it'll give it a little bit of shimmer. If not, you know, then it doesn't. Let's do a drip test. Got my paper here. I've been taking notes on everything I did. Let me just write down here plus H2O, which I know that, but Okay, let's start with the red. Try and do these all the same size. Red. And not too big because it's just my little scribble notepad thing. And orange. Eek. Okay. This is not, I'm not gonna be able to turn the page for 3 days. And some yellow. Okay. I'm gonna hold this up for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty sure those are really close. So we're gonna go with that. funny thing, I'm just gonna tell you the exact numbers, but I turned the page to do that now. Okay, I think I'm using an 8x8 canvas. So 64, let's do an inch for each side. So 68 divided by 25, it's like 2.56 ounces. So 3 to be safe. Well, this is a 3-ounce cup, almost full. This is a 3-ounce cup, more than half full. This is a 2-ounce cup. So apparently I'll be using these colors for another painting as well, which is fun. That's fun. I'm gonna turn this thing down and let's see if I can do this. Oh, one more thing. Something I learned from, well, I learned this from watching many different artists. Oh, foam packs. I like the big ones because I have little tiny fingers, and the little ones, they end up breaking on the ends and they hurt my fingers. So big ones. There is a gentleman who has a channel. I asked his permission to reference him in this video because I've learned a lot from him. His name in the bottom as well. His channel is The Left-Brained Artist. Pretty cool dude. And stupid tall. Like, I didn't mean, he's not stupid, but he's really smart. But like 6'8". Like, why aren't you in the NBA? I don't know, it's none of my business. He's an awesome artist, so measure. Make sure you're level. A minute ago I did this and I wasn't level. Now I am. So these two tacks on this end, I hammered in. I have to use a hammer because I'm weak. A little baby hammer. I hammered in one extra time and now I'm level. So let's start pouring. We're gonna go yellow, orange, red, and repeat. That's my thought process. Let's see. Gosh darn it, okay. I might just wanna give this a stir and make it a dirty pour so it's not all yellow on top. What do you think? What do you think I should do? Can you see that? Look. Look at all that yellow on the bottom. Let's try it. Let's give it a gentle mix. I don't know if that's gonna help or make it worse. Good, okay. I have this already made up. It's 1-to-1 white paint and Floetrol. I'm just gonna put a little bit down here as a little buffer, I guess. I don't know what you call that. Oop, okay, not that part. Let's see what happens my very first time, my very first hopefully successful tree ring pour. And I don't have any paper plates to, I mean, I can kind of bend it, but okay. Little circles. Ooh, okay, I dripped. Yeah. Let's put a little bit on the corner. What's left in here needs to go on these edges. There's not much left in there. Come here, you. Get on that corner. Okay, I think I'm supposed to torch this now. Pop the bubbles. Okay, let's slowly move. So I'm trying to keep in no hurry. I really should ask that gentleman his name. The artist from Left Brain Artists. He's very smart and knows a lot about what he's talking about. So do a lot of artists I've been watching, and he apparently is a fan of some of the same ones I am too. He's just been doing it a whole lot longer than me, so I'm supposed to bring this back down. I don't want to lose that yellow. I want that yellow. I thought there was too much yellow, and I'm like, where's the yellow? Where's it going? Oh, okay. Let's go this way. Good thing I had too much paint. Because I'm pouring more on the paper towels than I am on this canvas. Come on. I want you, yellow. Don't let me start over. Embarrass me on YouTube in front of everybody. Embarrassed by yellow. Yellow is my nemesis, by the way. For some reason. Hopefully I'm going to fix that today. Hopefully that will no longer be an issue. If we can make this work, me and yellow will be just fine. Hold on, I'm gonna zoom out so y'all can see what's going on here. Because I can't even see what's going on here. Ooh, that's in. Okay, I can always zoom back in later. I got paint on my light. This looks cool. I wish it was covering the whole thing. Let's see if we can make it do that. Yeah, I put a ring on top of my camera. I thought it might help. It did not. Now all you see is a ring. You don't see what I'm doing. Oof. Hold on, let me turn that off. Let's see if we can get this to go over. Almost there. So far, I'm digging this. I can work with this. Let's do... Where's my stick thing? There it is. Let's grab some of this up. And kind of see if that helps it move a little bit. I'm not trying to paint my canvas. I'm just trying to get this paint to move that way. See if that helps. Roll over on it. This part right here. I need that part right there. Honestly, this is like the perfect place I want this. I wonder if I should just deal with the sides later or just keep doing what I'm doing. Maybe bring it back some this way. Or is that a mistake? I don't know. You tell me. Is that a mistake? Alright, let me go. I don't think that's gonna drip on its own. I like where that's at. This is gonna be the top. That's where I wanted it, exactly where I wanted it. Let me turn the light back on. Okay, so this being the top, yeah, I want this light over here, not above it. And I wanted it, that's exactly where I wanted it. I want the sides covered. Let me work on that a little bit more. Where'd you go, popsicle stick? Okay, drip that way. And that way. There's a little spot. And there's a little spot. I cannot stand raw edges. And I can't see over there. Can you see over there? Because I cannot. Okay. Yeah, I knew it. There was one hiding over there. A little stinky. You little slippery sucker, you. Look, come in. And a little bit more here. Okay. Huh. Now, I'm gonna let that sit for a little while and come back and keep doing this along the bottoms with my popsicle stick. So it doesn't pull anymore. Sorry, my arm's in the way. I don't want it to pull. I like exactly where it's at. I am very happy with this, but I think it's pretty. Let me let it sit for just a second, and I will bring you down to have a look-see at it. Hopefully, without me shaking. Oh, let me do this first, so it doesn't. I see an air bubble. Maybe I should just pop it. I don't know. Should I? Boop, 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 boop. Those are hard to pop. Okay, let's do this. There it goes. That's why they have these things. Okay, totally cool. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I promise to be back. I am liking this a whole lot. I'm gonna put my reference picture up here in a minute, like over there somewhere, maybe. Yeah, like right over there. So you can see how this might work for my recreation of what I want to do. I really like this deep red spot here. Unfortunately, that's probably going to be covered up. But I was going for a yellow, orangish red background, and I think that's what I got. Okay, here it is, dry. Hey, look, I had a visitor. I'll figure something out to do with that. Sides look kind of decent. I can touch those up. I like it. I can make this work.